And now we're here at the Indianapolis Zoo with Dr. Amanda Vincent, and she is the 2021 winner of the Indianapolis Prize Conservation. Is that right?
Yeah, it's
Close.
the world's leading award for animal conservation. I'm pretty thrilled.
Oh my goodness gracious. And your specialty is?
I work on protecting the oceans, ocean conservation, and I am particularly focused on seahorses, those most magical of creatures.
They're just, I don't know of anybody else who has ever done it. You're a groundbreaker, aren't you, in
I
this?
was the first biologist ever to study seahorses in the ocean, which is rather jaw-dropping, really. And since then have had a lot of firsts, including being the first fully ocean person for winning the Indianapolis Prize.
Why did you get interested in seahorses?
I became very interested in male pregnancy, which is the domain of seahorses. So in seahorses, only the male actually gestates the young. So that was fascinating for me when I wanted to know about the evolution of sex differences. And then while I was studying that, I saw a scrolling billboard in Germany that said, in German, seahorses are the most valuable exports from the Philippines to help men with weak tails, which isn't quite what it meant to say. And that obviously got me very interested, and that led to a career in conserving seahorses and the seas.
And you've been doing this for quite some time.
Yes, I first started studying seahorses in the 1980s, so it's been a long road, and we did the first research about their conservation threats, and then we found amazing solutions, and the Indianapolis Prize is really honoring the solutions we found, which are making a difference for seahorses in the seas.
And the difference, I always like to say, it's not just one species. The survival and conservation of one helps others and helps us and helps the world. So it's you don't want to just get rid of something. You want to make sure that it's there for a reason. Why do we need seahorses?
Well, there are 46 species of seahorses all over the world, ranging in size from your baby fingernail to your forearm. 3 species in the US, which is pretty splendid. Actually, probably 4 or 5 once we add in Hawaii, of course. So it's we conserve seahorses because it's unthinkable that we would erase their magic and mystery from the planet. We conserve seahorses because they are important parts of ecosystems, and we conserve seahorses because by getting that right, we're protecting so many other species. Seahorses are threatened by bad fishing practices. They're threatened by habitat destruction, by climate change, of course. So people will engage to try to sort out a future for seahorses in a way that's really making a difference for other species too.
Well, thank you for enlightening us and all that you do and all that you've done and how far you've come, and just being you. Look what you've achieved.
Well, yeah, I mean, animal lovers can push us all forward in achieving conservation gains. So I'm so happy to talk to pet pals.
Thank you so much. And congratulations again on your big award here in Indianapolis. And she is here to pick up her Indianapolis Zoo Conservation Prize Award. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
you
you,
have a pet seahorse?
I don't have a pet seahorse because they're not great pets. I think people shouldn't be keeping them in aquariums.
Leave them where they should be.
Yeah, and go if you can and try to snorkel somewhere and admire them, or you visit your big public aquarium. They're pretty good at keeping them alive. But yeah, I wouldn't keep seahorses at home unless you're tremendously skilled.
Okay, and there's your plug. Come on out to the Indianapolis Zoo. We'll be back with more on Pet Pals TV.